How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Doom 2016. This game was by request, just kind of like Bioshock 2 was. I'm playing this maybe a little bit after Bioshock 2. I've been recording ahead a little bit, so I'm playing this maybe after the third session of Bioshock 2, so I'm a little bit ahead. Now, today is December the 4th, and this game came out, I don't know, about 4 years ago. And I have played it before. This is not a blind playthrough, unlike Bioshock 2 and some other games. I have played this before, and I have beaten it before. Unfortunately, I beat it on, I think, one of the easier difficulties. I think I either beat it on Hurt Me Plenty or I'm Too Young to Die, or something like that. But most of the time, I try not to play games that are way too ridiculously hard for me and shit like that, so that's just that out of the way. I'm probably going to be playing this on Hurt Me Plenty. If I have to, I'll change shit around, blah, 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 blah. Same shit as I said in Bioshock 2, and probably some other game that I also recorded. So, yeah, I will also be playing Doom Eternal. As for all this stuff, I don't really care about it. You can join the Slayers Club if you want to. All that. I probably won't be delving into multiplayer at all. Snap Map, haven't delved into that at all. We're just going to be sticking to the campaign. Now, as you can already tell, I did beat this game, and apparently it was on I'm Too Young to Die, but I swear to you it did start out with Hurt Me Plenty. I wonder why I changed it. But we are going to start a new game. We might delve into some of the arcade mode stuff, because I do find that pretty fun, and it's a good time waster. So, if I ever want to record that, I will. But for now, we're just going to stick with the new campaign, because that's what I came here for. So this game was requested by, I think, a few people. Like, obviously, Doom Master requested it. I think Ziggy also requested it, and I think Timmy was also on board with me recording it. Now, some of these games that I record are not going to be to everyone's liking, and sometimes I record games that you may not be interested in, which is why I'm going to try and record a whole slew of games, so that way at least there's something for everyone. But for those of you who have been absolutely begging me and asking me to play this game, here it finally is after a couple months of waiting, so hope it's not too disappointing for you. So we're going to start the campaign, and we will go to Hurt Me Plenty. We'll just go to the normal mode, and we'll see how that goes for us. I don't imagine this game, I don't remember this game being too hard. It was kind of challenging, and some of the enemies in the rooms were, I mean, they killed me a couple times, and it was kind of frustrating, but I don't remember this game being too terribly difficult. So, we'll see how it goes, though. I am kind of excited to play this game, because I don't think I've touched it ever since 8 months ago. I'm really rusty on this game.
They are rage. Brutal.
There's a cutscene, so I'll shut up.
But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
That's what I'm here for. I can do that for you, no problem. I do not know the whole story of the Doom games. I'm actually not that big of a Doom fan. I like it enough to play the games. This guy's about to get fucking wrecked. See you later, buddy. As I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of the Doom games. I do like them, but I certainly did not grow up with them or have any sort of special connection to them, unlike some of the other people in my circle. So, I'm just here for fun. I'm just here to play this game for fun, and I think that's what I'm going to get out of it. So, I did enjoy this game when I played it. The story's a little bit vague and kind of confusing if you didn't play the last couple games, which I did not, but, you know, for those of you who are just looking for a fun game and... Alright. For those who are looking for a fun game and just kind of want to mess around and shoot shit and kill demons and rip and tear, as they say, this game will probably be for you, as it definitely appealed to me. That little key thing becomes important later. That key thing's kind of a pain in the dick, to be quite frank. Unfortunately, the first part of this is a little bit cutscene heavy, which I'm sure people going into Doom are not really that happy about. And I heard that Doom Eternal is even more cutscene heavy, so for those of you who care about the story, you got quite a bit of it. Now, I believe we're on Mars. At least I remember this being Mars. This looks very Mars-y to me. I don't know how your sarcophagus from Hell got here, but
I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
I'm going to change one thing real quick, since I couldn't change it in the main title. So, master volume, that's going to be going down a little bit. About 79 looks good. Music's going to be turned down a little bit, so that way I'm not talking to nothing. 70, I don't know. We'll work with that. Sound effects volume, that can go to like 90, and the voices volume can stay for all I care. Subtitles are on. Should be all saved, good to go. Controller. I know I should have done this earlier, but fucking shit, the game wouldn't let me, so here I am now, working with all this bullshit. So, look smoothing, all that. For those of you who like good old... Oh yeah, I forgot that this game had a colorblind mode. Motion blur. I think we're good. I think we should be good. I don't know, that sensitivity works for me for now. That works for now. And that teaches you how to do the glory kills and stuff like that, and basically glory kills just give you a whole butt ton of health. Typically, you want to do glory kills on the smaller enemies, I find. Look at this. We already got some shotgun rain up in here. We already got some shotgun rain. What do you want? Go away. That was a weird glitch. And we get introduced to the first enemy of the game. Because I don't consider those zombies enemies. I consider this the first enemy of the game. Imps. Imps are not too hard to deal with, but I guarantee you they'll fuck me up at least once or twice because I'm prone to being dumb about something. Because God knows how great I am at aiming and not screwing things up in games, right? God knows I'm perfect. Hey, what do you... That's one thing that annoyed me about this game, though. He just kind of hits whatever he wants. Sometimes he doesn't end up hitting the thing that you want him to. So, I'm sure you already know this, but typically you don't want to be standing still a whole lot in these games. Typically, you want to keep moving around and dodging blasts and other shit because these demons, they do not fuck around. Like even the imps are kind of fucking me up here a little bit. They're kind of taking a lot of my health away. I blame this on the fact that I am not used to the sensitivity of Doom. Mainly because I haven't played it in a long time. That and I'm playing Bioshock 2, which is like the most anti-sensitive game that there is. Okay, that demon's gonna be a dick about stuff. That guy's gonna be a jerk. Can you please, like... Oh my god. Stop it! Stop being annoying.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Yeah, why don't you come down here, buddy? There you go. Yeah, like I said, typically you want to keep moving around and not dick around with these demons, because even the smaller ones can mess you up, and it can be quite disheartening whenever you lose your health to a demon who poses little to no threat. I've been killed by a zombie before. I have. Because I wasn't careful enough and I wasn't paying attention. So she's a bad bitch. She's not a very good person.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
Whether that's true or not, I have no idea. Bethesda, ID Software, id Software, Doom. I'm pretty sure a Doom game wasn't made in, like, until Doom 3, which was, like, all the way back in, like, I want to say the 90s. Maybe a little bit less than that. Maybe the 80s. I don't know. Maybe even the early 2000s. I honestly don't know when Doom 3 came out. It seems like an early 2000s horror game, but it could easily also have been a really 90s game, because I don't remember if Doom was super innovative with their technology or not. Which is why I say either the 2000s or the 90s, because of the fact that I don't know how good that game looked. That just shows how much I know about Doom 3. But I'm going to assume... Oh, hey, there's a little... UAC. Yeah, this game is super sensitive. Yeah, I just don't know a whole lot about Doom 3. I played a little bit of Doom 1. I don't know if I played Doom 2, and I've never even touched Doom 3, because I heard that Doom 3 was kind of the black sheep of the series. It's kind of the one that gets a lot of the hate that typical Doom fans will give. You know, Doom 3 was kind of the shitty game. Kind of like, I don't know, for example, Dark Souls 2 or... Shit, I don't know. What's a shitty game? I don't know. The Last of Us 2, I guess. Even though I didn't play The Last of Us 2. I will play it, but I just don't know how shitty it was. I've heard pretty bad things, though. I've heard some pretty bad stuff. What do you think you're doing? I have no ammo. I forgot about the fact that you don't start off with a particular item in this game. Forgot about that. I have to look around for ammo for the most part. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. What is with my aiming? There. Let's see. There's you. I have one shotgun shell. This sucks. Unfortunately, the shotgun does not start off with decent ammo, because you gotta get upgrades for this bad boy in order to make it absolutely incredibly amazing. Which is like most games, and most guns in games, where you can up... Can't remember if there was a game where they had a shitty, terrible shotgun, except for maybe Dead Space, because I remember Dead Space having a really shitty shotgun. Blue access card only. I remember most of the beginning levels, because I played them so much. Because I've only beaten this game once. As you saw, I only beat it once. And that was a while ago, so yeah. But I have played through the earlier levels quite a bit, so I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to these earlier levels. As for the late game levels, I don't know. The late game levels are kind of a mystery, because like I said, I beat them only once, so. And I highly doubt that I would beat this game on, what's it called, Ultraviolence? Ultraviolent? I think Hurt Me Plenty is Plenty of Hurt, as it's called. What the fu- What was that? Come on, Doom, you're better than that. Come on, SSaMEUS. SSaMEUS? SSaMEUS, you're better than this. Oh my god. Maybe you're not better than this. Maybe you're just naturally this shitty. I get him to walk over to the barrel. Boom. So the earlier levels are just, you know, pretty much tutorials and shit like that. It's pretty basic stuff. I'm sure most people will get accustomed to the game quickly. Probably more quicker than I did, because, like I said, I only played the first Doom game. And, I wasn't really accustomed to the fast, you know, shooty McShoot style of the game, so I blame the fact that I suck on me not playing Doom games that much. Again, that's probably a heresy to some people in my circle of people who, you know, content creators and what that, but I just wasn't a big Doom fan to start off with. In fact, I'm not even sure if I knew Doom existed before Doom Master told me. Like, I think I heard of it, but As for actually caring about the series, I'm going to go with a negatory on that. I don't know if I actually really wanted to give the series a shot, even though I do like the series and I do find it pretty, pretty fun and interesting. Overall, I just find that I have games that I kind of prefer, I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying that Doom is probably not my... Well, at least this game is. I haven't played Eternal. I don't know what that's like. I've heard good things about it, Most of the reviews that I saw for it were either really high or kind of mid-tier.